Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. And today we're doing a WIP and Chat. We're getting back into some diamond painting today. At least for today we are. We are working on this girl. She's from AliExpress in case you're curious. It's a whole collection of them. They're different ones. Have my coffee. I've decided to skip the first half right up here, which is her braids and the start of the background and her hair. It's all confetti. I want to skip that for now. I actually just want to get straight to her face to see if I'm going to waste my time on this or not. So right now this is her right eye we're going to work on. And I think she's wearing reading glasses, so there's some reading glasses in here. So I'm going to do all of the light parts first before I just do all the color blocking. So how are my friends doing? I hope everybody's doing okay. I haven't diamond painted in a little while. I did Snow Queen, and then I had kitted this one up, and then I did one square, and then typical me, I put it to the side to start working on another art project. So, and she's been sitting, and I don't like whips. Well, I really, in the new year, I have to say, I want to try to get on my whips done. I really don't want to have any more whips, or at least in the new year, I don't want to add to the whip pile. I really want to make a goal to whatever I start, I finish it before starting something new, because especially crochet and diamond painting whips, they just sneak up on me. They just add up so quick. Like I have a bunch of whips in the basement, diamond painting whips in the basement, and I really don't want to add to the pile. I have a bunch of crochet whips just sitting in totes, like boxes, you know, plastic totes, waiting to be completed. So in the new year, I am going to make it my business to complete all of those blankets. They're all like blankets and or probably cardigans. So, and most of them are probably halfway through. They're almost finished. So, you know, question is, why haven't I just bothered to finish them if they're almost done? Well, I get excited about a new project. I start a new project, and then I forget all about that one. So, I didn't even tell you what, I always tell you what diamond painting putty I'm using. I'm using the scent Essence of Nightshade. This is diamond putty, painting putty from Pure Bliss Waxing Company. It smells pretty good. It was a Halloween scent. Yeah, it's working pretty good. Usually I don't have really good luck working with their putty. Sometimes their putty is a little too soft for me, for my you know, because I'm a hard presser. But I don't know if they changed their formula, but a lot of the newer ones I bought for Halloween and stuff, and some other scents I bought previous to Halloween and Christmas, I don't know, they've been working pretty good for me, so I'm excited about that. So anyways, I hope everybody's Christmas Eve and Christmas, you know, I still consider Christmas Eve a holiday. It's the day before a holiday. It's on the calendar, Christmas Eve, so it's a holiday. Yeah, I hope everybody's Christmas Eve and Christmas is okay. Mine wasn't so okay. Wasn't so good. Let me just pick out my next color and I'll tell you all about it. Number 2 is number 23. So Christmas Eve was okay. I went to my cousin's house. I am half Italian. So I went to my Italian side of the family, my cousin. And if you know anything about Italian family, if they're really traditional, they do a 7 fishes dinner for Christmas Eve. No steaks, no chicken, no ham, no turkey, just fish. My family follows it to a T, but they don't follow it all to the T because they do meatballs and sausage at the end of the night for people who don't eat fish. So, it's like I call it like an 8-course dinner type of deal. You know, they start off with small things like scallops wrapped in bacon, cooked on the grill. And then they do clams casino, you know, baked clams. And, you know, like finger foods. And then they move up to, they did a crab soup, which I did not have. There are some things I draw the limit with seafood. Eventually they had baked ziti and what else did they have? Meatballs and sausage and sauce. Salmon cakes. Stuff like that. It was pretty good. Pretty good. I had a good time. It gave me excuse to graze. If you don't know what grazing means, grazing is a term used with bariatric surgery. It's something that they don't want you doing. It's like, okay, you have breakfast and then next meal is lunch. You can have like a full-blown snack somewhere smack dab in between. But between the breakfast, snack, and lunch, you know, grazing means between breakfast and your next snack, you pick on foods. Oh, a little, like 3 crackers here, a handful of cereal here, a handful of grapes here. Then you have a snack. And then from there, oh, a couple pieces of candy here, a little piece of fruit there, a little bit of that there, and then lunch. That's grazing, when you just continuously pick all day. And that's pretty much what it was like at my cousin's. It was like picking. It was like little small meals. So it gave me an excuse to graze. And I got to fit all the food that I wanted to fit in my little pouch of a tummy down. So that was nice. And same thing happened with, well, no, it didn't happen with Christmas, but I had to pick and choose what I really wanted for Christmas because I couldn't fit it all. But Christmas was a little bit of a friggin' disaster. It was a very emotional holiday. Normally it isn't an emotional holiday for me. I'm just speaking for myself. For me, it was emotional for my grandmother this year too. It was the first year, you guys know my grandpa died last year. And it was her first year, her first Christmas without her husband. So, you know, you could kind of get why she was a little emotional about that whole spiel. But I had bought Julio a piece of jewelry, a 10 karat gold necklace with a 10 karat gold cross like charm to wear around the necklace. It was pretty nice. I mean, I thought it was nice. But it was like on the thinner side because, you know, the thicker you get with the chain, the more money it is. The longer you get with the chain, the more money it is. The higher in carats of gold you go, obviously, the more money it is. So I stuck to what I could afford, and I figured he'd be appreciative of it no matter what. And he liked it, but he didn't like it. Is that like safe to say? He wants the chain to be a little bit longer, which, you know, I got him the length that he asked for to begin with, but turns out that even that was a little too short for him. And the chain it's thin, and I guess he wanted something a little bit thicker to feel more secure, like he wasn't going to break it. So, you know, for some of the morning, I had to hear him on and off, like, bitch and complain. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna break it, da 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 da. And he just got progressively moodier and moodier about it. And it upset me. You know, I'm emotional. It upset me. So I started crying. Typical me. I started crying. And then we had our little thing, and then that was over with. And then, you know, this year my grandmother decided to host Christmas with all her grandkids. You know, she could do what she wants. It's her house. You know, she pays the bills. So I have no say in it. But I don't like in my living space a crowd of people, and there was like 10 people. And my grandmother's house isn't a mansion, you know, it's enough room for me and Julio to live here, have my stepson occasionally visit, and have my pets live comfortably. You know, she has a nice size house, but it's not huge. But to have 10 people, you know, dining all together in a kitchen or sitting all together in a living room, for me was a little overwhelming. I hated it. I just wanted to spend all Christmas in my bedroom where there was nobody, and I didn't have to be forced to socialize with people. I really didn't feel like socializing with anybody that day. I don't know. I was just moody. So there was that. And then at one point, I was going to bring my stepson home. It was time for him to go home to his mom and see her for Christmas. And come to find out, when I walk in the living room, my sister, my dear sister, and my aunt are having a conversation talking about me, which just rubs me the wrong way. And my animals. They're having a conversation talking about my pets. And then proceeded to talk further about me to my face once I got in the room with them. It was quite rude. My aunt, you know, they wanted to know, what do I do with my ferrets when they pass away? My sister was like joking about it. It wasn't funny at all, you know. Just to let you guys know, in case you don't know, because I have shared it on the channel before. When my ferrets pass away, because they're only 1 or 2 pounds, they're very small creatures. I could fit them in really giant flower pots, and I bury them under the dirt, and then I pot a nice summer plant in there that grows back every year. And in the winter, we cut the plant down, and it stays in the shed, safe away from the snow and the frostbite. And then in the summer, we bring it out, and the plant blooms. And I always have my fur child, you know, in my backyard next to me. You know, that's just what I do. You know, that's how I take care of my animals when they pass away, and where I can't afford to cremate them like some people do with their pets. I don't have hundreds of dollars laying around to cremate my animals. So they were kind of making fun of me about potting my animals, and it just came off really rude and like insulting, and was really hurtful. That, like, out of all days, period, just them doing it, period. But especially on Christmas, people are making fun of me in my own home about my animals. It was just, I don't know, it was just really foul. I hated it. Needless to say, I cried about that later on during the night too. And then at the end of the night, when everybody left, my grandmother had given me a Christmas gift earlier in the morning. She'd given me money towards buying new clothes when I get down to my goal weight with this whole surgery deal. So that was nice. She gave me enough to buy pretty much a whole new wardrobe, or started off. And by the end of the night, when everybody left and went home, she decided to surprise me with an extra gift that she didn't buy any of her other grandchildren. She just bought me. She told me that she also, because I did tell her at one point a couple weeks ago that I felt like she was my best friend, and that I'm very attached to her, and I love living with her, and I like being able to help take care of her and whatnot. We had a very emotional talk one time, and my grandmother handed me this Christmas gift, and she also disclosed to me that she feels like I am her best friend, and she loves having me live with her, and she's happy that she has someone here to help take care of her and the house and this and that. It was just made me cry. And so she had bought me 3 gift cards to get 2 facials and a massage at our local spa, our Hand and Stone spa that we have down the road. So it was really sweet. That was really sweet of her. That warmed my heart. That made my night, considering that the whole damn day was terrible. I'm telling you right now, if my grandmother is planning on inviting all these people next year, I might ship myself off to Delaware and go visit my mom for the holiday, because I can't handle all these people being in my home and coming at me. So that was my holiday, you guys. It wasn't fun. It wasn't. I got some nice gifts though this year. So Julio really spoiled me this year. My grandmother really spoiled me this year. My sister got me a $40 gift card to Michael's, which the video should be up. I'll show you what I got from Michael's. I got these $50 color pencils, these Chromaflow, Derwent Chromaflow pencils. They're really nice. So I used the gift cards towards that. And they just came in the mail today. So I added that. I'm doing my last minute shopping now before January hits, because once January hits, which I've been sharing on a couple of my videos, if you've been watching, then you would already know what I'm about to say. I am going to do my first attempt at a no-buy year. Yeah, it's just gotten to the point where I have so many diamond paintings, yarn for crochet hooks, all yarn related crochet stuff, coloring books, coloring supplies, nail supplies, makeup, perfume, hair products, and now my new hobby, miniature building blocks, mini Legos. That has a drawer of its own already. Like, I have a whole drawer full of kits, crochet kits. It's diamond paintings. I have so much crafting supplies. We'll just put it in one generalized: beauty and crafting supplies. There you go. That I could keep busy if I bought nothing, and I mean nothing at all. I could keep busy for the next year and not need a single thing. I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't need to buy a single thing unless it was an emergency and I ran out of putty, which I have enough putty to last me years. Yeah, I have enough to keep me busy probably for the next 2 years if we're being honest about it. So, but yet I have all this crap stocked up, and yet I'm broke as hell, you know, I'm broke. And yes, I work, but my new store I'm working in has so many employees, which I've told you guys this before. My new bakery I'm working in has so many employees in the department that they don't have the extra hours to be giving out if I needed them to make some more money. So I work 12 hours a week. I know that's not shit. Like, how do you survive on 12 hours a week? I don't survive. That's why I live with my grandmother, because I can't afford to live on my own. And I have a horrible spending habit, obviously, if that's not obvious by now. Yeah, so I have to make do with the hours and paychecks I am getting. These, you know, and now it's only going to slow down even more because now it's after the holiday season. So I'm going to have to make do with this very small paychecks that I'm earning, and learn to save that and put that into savings and put it towards bills that I actually have to pay, instead of spending my whole check shopping like I've been doing for the past how many years. I can't do that anymore. And I would justify it because I said, oh, I have a YouTube channel, I gotta buy for my hauls for my YouTube channel. It's not worth it anymore. It's not worth it. For the simple fact is, I'm not making any money off my YouTube channel because I don't have 1,000 subscribers and I don't have ads on my channel yet. So I am not getting paid to have this YouTube channel. So YouTube is not paying the bills, and it's not supporting the hauls. You know, it'd be different if I was getting cut a check from YouTube. Then my YouTube check can go towards hauls to put back into the channel. Get what I'm saying? But the small paychecks I'm making from actually working, like working a job, cannot support a YouTube channel and bills and this and this and that. That's the hard facts right there. So I'm just going to have to bite the dust. My subscribers are going to have to bite the dust. And just accept that you know, I do hauls a couple times a week. We're going to be lucky if we get them a couple times a month at this point. I cannot afford to run the YouTube channel that I have right now and not make any money off of it. And I'm not going to complain about it anymore, but I'm sure as hell not going to put any more money into it. Yes, I will occasionally buy 1 or 2 things to show on my channel. But the way I've been spending money to show things on my channel, I will not be doing anymore. Until YouTube starts, you know, sending me checks and I make 1,000 subscribers and I start making money to support the channel. I'm not doing it out of pocket anymore. I'm really not. It's just not, it's not worth it at this point. So wherever my YouTube channel goes from here, it kind of is what it is. I cannot fund it anymore. And, you know, I don't get PR. I don't know if it's because there's so many things going on my channel that companies don't know where I stand, so nobody ever contacts me to send me diamond paintings anymore or anything. So, you know, there's that too. So there's nothing supporting this channel at this point. And I'm not doing it out of pocket anymore. I'm just not doing it. So it is what it is. I will still have WIP and Chats. I'm going to try to make some crochet basic tutorials. I am going to be doing miniature building block videos, completions, stuff like that. But shopping, like hauls, it's gonna lessen a lot. I just got to do what's best for me at this point. I got to put myself in a better financial, and plus, I mean, let's be honest. I am trying to sell 180 diamond. I have 180 diamond paintings to get rid of, to try to resell, to try to make my money back. I don't truthfully probably need any more diamond paintings. Sure, there's stuff in my wish list and that I really want, but do I need it right now? No, I don't. So what I'm going to need eventually is all new clothes, because eventually all the XXL clothes that I own aren't going to fit and they're going to be too baggy on me. So I need to save up money to buy myself a new wardrobe once I lose all my weight. So that's of importance right now. I'll be walking around naked because I couldn't afford new clothes. But yeah, that's what's going on. And yes, I know I've been talking about selling my diamond paintings, and I'm going to do yes, I'm going to do a video. I just have a couple more diamond paintings on the list that I have to find the matching diamonds to. I did a very poor piss job of organizing my, you know, when I separate my diamonds from my canvas, I just threw the diamonds. I labeled them and threw them in a drawer. I just threw them all in a drawer mix. I didn't alphabetize them. I didn't put them in numerical order. I didn't put pictures on them to find them easier. So it's taking me a lot longer to find the matching diamonds to the paintings that I am getting rid of. And then once I do that, I have to group everything together in lots, figure out prices, and then make maybe 1 to 2 videos of displaying, you know, showing what I'm getting rid of and how much everything is and how everything's going to work. So yeah, it's not that simple as to just put together a video. This has been a lot more complicated, but it also makes it more complicated that I'm not just getting rid of only 5 diamond paintings. I'm getting rid of close to 180 or about 180. So yeah, it's no walk in the park at this point. It's a lot of preparation. So, but hopefully you guys are interested in buying my diamond paintings, and they go to a good home where they will be, you know, done, because sitting in my house, they're never going to be done. And I'm not interested in a lot of them anymore. They're perfectly good diamond paintings. The particular ones I have just don't interest me anymore. And I'm only interested in certain ones, and I only kept a handful of the ones that I'm really interested in, and that's it. So that's how that's going to happen. I don't know. She's another one, guys. I'm noticing as I'm diamond painting her skin. She's another one, and she's not dark skinned. So I want to know what their excuse is for this one putting in red. The very dark skinned girl I did before this with the polka dotted turtleneck, she kind of had red tones because she was very dark. I get it. She still probably shouldn't have even had red in her skin either. But this is a light-skinned black girl. There's no red tones in her unless she's got blush on. Which I don't, looking by the picture, she doesn't really look like she has too much blush on. So I'm just wondering why I'm seeing red in her face. I really hope I'm not gonna have to go back and pluck things off her face. I've had to do that twice so far with this these kits. The highlight on the forehead, you know, we've talked about it, you guys. I don't know, they really screwed up the highlight on the forehead. Hopefully that's not the case this time, because she's on the lighter side. I mean, it's hard to screw up highlight on a light skinned person. I see it on the darker skin tones a lot. Anyways, last day off tomorrow, and I gotta go back on Tuesday for a couple days. I have work on Tuesday, and then I'm off Wednesday, and then I work Thursday, Friday, and that's my 12 hours. 3 days a week. I work 3 days. And since I don't like being there, it's 3 days of hell, you know. Try going to a place you don't like working at. 3 days feels like 5. It feels like too much, even though it's not enough, financially speaking. But I just kind of miss my old bakery and my old co-workers. I miss working with them. I miss doing things the way we did things. I don't like doing things the new way, the new bakery way. I absolutely hate it. You know, the bakery I came from was very lax. It was very, very lax. I could take in as many breaks as I want. I could do what the hell I want. Nobody bothered me. As long as I had my work done by the end of the day, by the time I left, nobody bothered me. Nobody was up my ass. Everybody left me alone. If I wanted to stop and go eat something, I could. I wasn't subjected to only one 15-minute break. You know, here we go with red again. This is concerning. I don't know, it's just a whole different atmosphere. It's a little bit of a tighter ship. I'm not in favor of it, that's for sure. Jobs that I used to do, I'm no longer doing, and jobs that I never did, I'm stuck doing now. So go figure for that one. I think I gotta reload this pen. Okay. So what did everybody get for Christmas? I hope everybody got what they wanted. I got a lot what I wanted. I got a lot off my wish lists, my Amazon wish list. And I still have quite a bit of a wish list going on. Because every time I watch somebody else's YouTube channel, I find something that I don't know about that now I really want. Isn't that how it works? I mean, that's how it works with me, especially with coloring supplies. Every time I watch another coloring channel, somebody is always hauling something that I never knew of, and now I'm aware of it. Now I want it. I did, however, just splurge because we're getting close to January, so those last minute purchases before my life is over. I just bought this $30 coloring book. I have never spent $30 on a coloring book, but I have almost the whole collection, the American collection of this illustrator's books, almost all of them. Well, I have all the ones that I want. There you go. And I discovered there was one that I never even heard of, I looked it up. It's like a special edition one or something. I don't know. I had to get it. It's not coming till like the second, third week of January. But I'm so excited about it. And I'm okay that I splurged $37 to be exact on it. 31. Really excited. I did get a coloring planner. I am going to try to keep track of all my coloring stuff this year. I probably should do the same thing with the diamond painting. I should try to keep track of all my diamond painting. I know definitely, most definitely, a goal of mine for the new year is to work on my crochet whips, the ones that are half-ass. I say half-ass because they're literally halfway. They're halfway through. They are almost done. Some of them, it's a matter of just a couple more rows and they'll be done. Yeah, I'm gonna go in my totes, my plastic tote boxes, and I'm gonna dig out these crochet whips, and I'm gonna start I'm probably gonna start working on them before the new year. Right now I'm making a last minute gift my grandmother asked me to make for a family member that's away at college right now, or going back to college soon. It's her other grandchild, my cousin. And then after that, you know, I do have a blanket that's for my sister that I should be working on, but since she decided to make it her business to make fun of me, I'll take my sweet time making that blanket. I'm in no hurry to do it. That's what happens when you piss off the person making your stuff. You're not gonna get it. I'm gonna take my sweet time on it, and I'm in no hurry to make her a damn blanket, because honestly, I've already made her 2 blankets. She has 2 crochet blankets from me already. This one was just because. So I'm making her a 3rd blanket that technically she doesn't need, but she asked for it nicely at the time, so I agreed to make it for her. But since she decided to pull her shenanigans on Christmas with my aunt on me, I'm in no hurry to make it any longer. So that's that. Q 25. It's kind of nice out today. I have my windows open for a change. Trying to air out the place. When you have ferrets, you need to air out your room occasionally. I haven't been able to do that because it's been so friggin' cold. And I've had the heat on like 71 because I have no fat to my body anymore and I'm freezing. But today is like about 60 degrees outside, so it was warm enough to turn down the heat for a couple hours and air the room out a little bit. Just get some fresh air in here before it gets cold again. Now we have all little tidbits. The and symbol. $29. Am I going in the opposite direction? Here we go. More red. It's like a brownish red. I guess there's going to be a lot of confetti in her face. I've already had to change colors how many times? Going to be a lot of color changes in this girl's face, which is why I'm kind of glad I'm doing it now. I'm waiting for all my shows to come on. A lot of my shows took a break, you know, for the holiday season. And now I don't have too much to watch. I'm either watching reruns of my favorite shows. Some of my other shows had just started. Squid Game came back on Netflix, finally. Season 2. But they only put out 7 episodes, and then they're going to continue the rest in 2025. A bunch of bull. I hate that. I wish they just would have loaded the whole season up. I was already binge watching all of it. 37. I had watched all 7 episodes in the same night. I probably could have finished the whole season if they would have just had it all up. Now I gotta wait till 2025. I also have to wait until 2025 October for Stranger Things, the next season of Stranger Things to come out. We've only been waiting how long for the next season to come out, if you are a Stranger Things fan out there. If you're a diehard fan like this family is. In this house, we are all Stranger. Even Grandma is a Stranger Things fan. She binge watched all the seasons within a week. when we told her about it, and she thought she might be interested, and she watched it all. And she binged, I think, all 5 seasons, what was it? In a week. Oh, tell me they did this twice. No, that's the only one. Oh, no, it's not. I have to turn it this way. 36. They put this symbol and this symbol. And if you're doing the painting upside down like I'm doing now, you actually have to turn your schematic this way to match the symbol to the correct one. Yeah. Oh, glad to see a brown. So I had to hear it from Julio the other day. I rearranged our diamond painting wall that we have all the ladies displayed on. He had a couple diamond paintings up on that same wall as the ladies, and I thought it didn't look right. You know, I think the wall ladies should just be a wall of ladies and not little tidbits that I made him. There was other room on other walls that he has near his bed, so he didn't absolutely need to be on my lady wall. So I moved his diamond paintings, and he makes it his business to tell me every day that he stares at his diamond paintings in a different spot. I thought I was supposed to have half the wall. It's not like you're diamond painting this stuff. I'm the one making them, so I get to decide where they go. But yeah, Julio was a little insulted. He goes, you took over the wall with all ladies. Yeah, I did. I definitely did. And the rest of the wall is going to be nothing but ladies. I have room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 more. I can probably put up another 6 30 by 40s, or I could put up 3 30 by 40s and 3 40 by 40s. 40 by 50 would maybe be pushing it just a bit. There is a little bit of room on my side where I can actually move them over and then condense and move them and move them and move them all over, and then giving more room, and probably be able to fit 40 by 50s, because I do have those 40 by 50s from Temu, those ladies I bought, and I would like to put them up on the wall. They are pretty gorgeous looking, especially that one with the green hair that I bought. I really want to get them up on the wall too somehow. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. But they're all hung up with thumbtacks, and it really hurts my thumbs just to move like 2 paintings and to re-thumbtack them all. It hurts your fingers after a while having to push all those thumbtacks in, because each painting is hung up by 2, 4, 6 thumbtacks. 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 2 in the middle. That's how I get them to stay up so nice. They are also sealed, in case you didn't know. If you're wondering how this is your first time on my channel, your first video. If you're curious on what I do with my diamond painting portraits, I seal them with Mimwax, polyacrylic, and then I trim off the excess border, washi tape the rest around in a washi tape that kind of matches, and then I hang them up with thumbtacks. I do not picture frame them. That would cost far too much money to get these individually picture framed. No, these aren't these aren't expensive diamond paintings, so I'm not going to be spending no extra money on no picture frames. And you have to get them custom because these are odd sizes, 30 by 40. It's not a normal size. But I know there's a lot of you out there. Yeah, we're going to get into this again. There's a lot of you out there that don't display your work, your diamond paintings, your paintings, your drawings, whatever, stuff that's a picture. A lot of you don't display them. There's some people out there have 500 paintings in their stash and have maybe already done 100 of them, and not one single one is hung up. I will never truly get that. Sorry guys, I had to cut the video off yesterday. Julio came home, and I don't like filming WIP and chats while somebody's in the room with me. I feel weirded out by that. So while I was gone, because it's been a whole day since the first half of this video, I finished her eyes. She's looking great so far. I'm going to move down and start her cheek, the rest of her cheek, her glasses, the frame of her glasses, some of her lips, and the beginning of her chin. And this is a piece of her hand right here. So yeah, I'm going to talk for a little bit more before I end this video and try to get a couple colors down. But anyways, yes, what I was talking about before the video, I switched off the video when Julio got home. Some of you don't display your artwork. I'll never understand why. You should definitely be proud of your work and display one. Just even if you want to frame one, do a nice one. Put it in your living room. I just love displaying artwork. I crochet. All my crochet stuff is all over the house. I make blankets for grandma. She's got hers out in the living room. Me and Julio have a bunch of crochet blankets I made. They're folded on the bed, out for display. I have a mannequin, and I dress up my mannequin with my crochet cardigans that I make. I change them out every now and then because I have a couple of them made. I have my crochet hats on display. I show off my nails. And of course, if you saw my room, it is practically covered, ceiling to wall, in diamond paintings. I just love displaying. And when my stepson comes over and he draws for us and stuff like that and gives us pictures, we display them for a little while. We hang them up while he's here. So yeah, you guys, you should display your work. I mean, you certainly spend enough money on the craft. Why not display it a little bit? I'm not saying go crazy like me and cover wall to ceiling in diamond paintings, but just hang one. Be proud of your work. You worked hard. You spent hours and days and maybe even months on your painting. Display that shit. Just saying. I'm going to display every single one. And once my room is covered wall to ceiling in diamond paintings and I have no more wall space and I have no more ceiling space in my bedroom, I'm moving down to the basement and I'm going to plaster the basement walls and all my finished diamond paintings. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm not allowed to put diamond paintings up in grandmother's main part of the house. You know, her living space, and that's fine. I can respect that. But the basement is technically mine and Julio's living room, and then our bedroom is up here in the attic space. So I get to do what I want with those two rooms. And I'm gonna show off my work. I can't fathom. I know I've heard it in the Diamond Art Club Facebook group. I've read some of the posts. Some people take their diamond art clubs. Oh, there was this one girl. I think I shared this in a previous WIP and Chat. There's this one girl. She made a comment that after she finishes every single diamond art club, she rolls it back up, puts it back in the original box, and then throws it like under the bed or in the closet in storage somewhere. And then after some time of it just sitting there doing nothing but collecting dust in the box, if she doesn't gift them, she just simply throws them out. I was flabbergasted when I heard that. To think that you're spending like $70, $80 on a diamond painting, and then you roll it back up, let it collect dust, and then you throw it out. You know, you just trash it. I just can't do that. I can't do that. Oh my God, I can't do that. These cost too much money, especially premium paintings. They cost too much money to be trashing them. And they took too much time to do. I can never just throw my finished painting in the trash. I just don't see it. It's crazy. Anyways, so every day that goes by, well, I mean, tomorrow is New Year's Eve, which means January will be here very soon. And my no-buy will start. A little scared. The thought, I've never done a no-buy. I've attempted one once in my life and failed miserably at it and never attempted it again. And actually, by me attempting it the first time and failing at it, my shopping habit got 10 times worse after that. It just blew up. I like to feel like maybe this time around I might have some self-control. I hope. I mean, I have Julio holding me accountable. I have my grandmother at home holding me accountable. I got you guys holding me accountable. No, you guys like my hauls. Everybody likes my unfortunate shopping habit, because then it's videos you guys get to see. But anyways, I'm just a little bit nervous about it because, I mean, shopping for me is also a hobby. I hate to say it like that, but it's also a hobby. It's something for me to do. It's something I like to do. I love to shop. Like, people like to play chess. I like to shop. I like to spend hours and hours and hours on the internet just browse, like window shopping, and then finally making the purchase and it's like a whole spiel for me. I like tracking my order and seeing how close it's getting to the house. Yeah, it's like it's a sport for me at this point. So yeah, it's gonna be weird not spending money that I technically don't have to spend, but I find a way to spend it anyway. Yeah, it's gonna be strange. The last bit of my Amazon orders have been coming in. I think I'm gonna have one. I think I have one order that's not coming till like the 17th to the 23rd of January. So that'll be a nice little surprise. It's a coloring book. It's, I don't know if it's limited edition, but it was a little extra pricey. It was more than what I spent on a coloring book. And I can't wait to do the flip through with you guys. But it's part of one of the collections that I own. So I'm really excited to see it in person and to color in it. So yeah, but I gotta wait. It's getting shipped from somewhere else, I think Canada. So I'm not getting it until, you know, mid-January. Which really sucks. But that'll be a nice little surprise mid-January to get a little Amazon package. 18. Some more red on the face. So far, the red on her face isn't looking too grim. They are using it tastefully, to say the least. Yeah, they are. They're using the red tastefully. It's looks nice. And so far, it doesn't look like I'm gonna have to pluck any drills off the canvas, which is also nice. Like I just miss being able to do a canvas start to finish and not have to make any adjustments or changes to it because they rendered it nice. But I don't know, whoever's rendering canvases now in these days aren't doing a very good job. I shouldn't have to be putting in all this extra work to fix it to make it look nice. But it happens. So today, you know, I told you guys about how Julio wasn't too overly happy with the thickness of his gold chain I bought him for Christmas. So when I pick him up for work at 5 today, taking out the receipt and I'm letting him exchange it for something, he's going to throw in some more money towards it to get something that he likes a little bit better. I just want him to like his damn gift. He's pickier than a woman. I'm telling you right now. Julio is the worst to shop for Christmas gifts, birthday gifts, any kind of gifts. Anything that involves buying gifts for him, I hate shopping for him. I usually like shopping for gifts for people. I find it to be fun. For Julio, shopping for Julio is like a miserable experience because he's so damn picky, and 9 times out of 10, he probably doesn't like it. If you buy him clothes, the fabric has to feel a certain way. It can't be thin. It can't be spandexy. It can't be nylon. It can't be rayon. It has to be cotton. It has to be thick and heavy clothing items. He just doesn't like anything thin. You can't buy him sneakers. He has to try them on before, he has to try them on before you buy them so that he knows that they fit. Oh, and turns out it's the same damn way for jewelry too. He wants a certain type of piece of jewelry. He wants it a certain thickness and this and that. I give the hell up. I think I'm going to go back to buying him scratch-offs and lottery tickets for the holidays, because Or I'm just going to take the easy way out and just give him a card full of cash and you go buy your own damn stuff. Because I can't be bothered. Because this year he made me feel like crap about it. And I think about 2 years ago, he also made me feel like crap about the pair of sneakers I bought him. I let him pick out a pair of sneakers, I think 2 or 3 Christmases ago. He knew what kind of sneakers he was getting. He picked them out. I just paid for and ordered them off the website. Well, we got them in what would be his shoe size, but turned out the sneakers were too small and too damn tight when they came in. And he threw this huge hissy fit on Christmas morning because he couldn't wear his new, you know, Christmas sneakers. Just, oh, he's like a 4-year-old. He's terrible. So, and I told him when I bought him a piece of jewelry this year, and he was really excited about it. And you know what I said to him is, I really hope when you open up your piece of jewelry for Christmas this year, it's not going to be another sneaker incident. Because I just don't have it in me to take, you know, a negative situation like that. I really don't. Julio could be sweet when he wants to. I know, I'm making him sound like a bad guy. No, he's typical. He bitches and complains a lot. He's super picky about a lot of things. And you know what? I hate him buying me gifts. You know, we have this agreement. He just gives me the cash and lets me buy whatever the hell I want. Because I think it was the first time we met each other since we met over the internet. The first time we met, he bought me a piece of jewelry as a gift. And I hated it. He has terrible taste in jewelry. His terrible taste. Oh, good Lord. It was this chunky gold bracelet. And it was just so hideous. I lost it somewhere down the line. And I'm glad I lost it because it's so ugly. I hate it. And I told him from then on, he is not to buy me any jewelry unless I am there to pick it out. And any other gifts, if he has an idea that he wants to buy me arts and crafts and stuff, you know, that I'm interested in for Christmas or my birthday, he has an agreement with me. He just tells me what he's going to give me. He gives me the cash and he lets me buy everything by myself. And he lets me pick it all out because I can't. I do the same thing with all my other family members. We tell each other what we want. We don't play the guessing game because that's where people start getting really pissed off. And you can just call us spoiled rotten and terrible people, but that's just the way me and my family operate. We don't want you guessing on our gifts. We want to be happy with what we get on the holiday. Regardless or not, we know what it is already. You know, if I know what it is already, I'm not mad about it because I'm even more excited because I can't wait to get my stuff. I can't wait. But anyways, so yeah, hopefully he can find something at the jewelry place that he likes that's not overly expensive. Because I'm sick and tired of listening to his disappointment. I don't know. I'm just tired of it. Today, since this is a new day, since I cut the camera off the other day while making this video, today, before I sat down to make the rest of this video, I went through my entire closet. I tried on every piece of clothing in my closet. To see what's too big, what's fitting, what actually fits now, and to see how much time I have left before I'm going to have to donate more clothes out of my closet, because I'm losing weight. So, you know, the sizes that my clothes are in, Some of them are just, I'm swimming in them, so I decided to donate them. My grandmother told me I should take them to a consignment shop and, you know, let them give me money towards them and let them resell them, which maybe I'll do. Because, I mean, they're all brand new. I've barely or never have worn some of these outfits. Yeah, I just never got into them. It's either I bought them in a size that I thought would fit me, and then it came in and it was too small, so I kept it figuring I'd lose weight and I'd be able to wear it one day. But now I've lost so much weight that I don't even fit that size. So I've never worn some of these clothes have tags on them. It's really terrible. It's really depressing too, because some of them were really cute and I really wanted to wear them, but I also don't go anywhere to be wearing some of the nice clothes I have. I don't go out anymore, so I don't have anywhere to wear. Like they're like dresses, like short dresses, really cute lace dresses, sundresses, see-through and lace blouses, button-down blouses, a lot of black and white. I own a lot of black and white clothes, a lot of cardigans, a lot of crochet clothes, not ones that I made, ones that I actually bought. Yeah, I have some really nice pieces in my closet, and I don't go anywhere to be, you know, wearing them. And I'm not going to wear them just for shits and giggles around the house. You know, I'm going to rock a pair of sweats or leggings or shorts, you know, hanging out around the house. So, you know, there's that. I don't know, I'm hoping this summer, you know, with all this weight loss, maybe I change my mind and maybe I actually want to go out for a change and I can actually wear some of my nice outfits. That would be nice. I gotta get some use out of them before I have to donate more of them. It would be a shame. It would be a real shame to just donate a whole bunch of clothes that I never got to wear. So, and a lot of them are from Shein. I bought a lot of clothes from Shein, and it's hard to guess your size on Shein because, you know, what your size would be. It's probably 2 sizes bigger on Shein because, you know, the clothes are cheap. So, you know, I ordered stuff. I was a double XL, and I ordered things in 3X's and 4X's. So the clothes are really, really big that I got rid of today. You know, I just had to. I just look ridiculous in them. They were just so big. And, you know, I want to order some clothes off of Shein now, but, like, okay, so, for instance, in Old Navy clothes, I'm anywhere from a small to a large in Old Navy clothes. In Shein, I'm still, like, at least an extra large or a double XL, depending on the piece of clothing. Like, the sizes don't add up. They're not correct sizing. So, but I've been buying, I just bought some stuff from Shein the other day. I bought some more cardigans. I'm obsessed with cardigans, especially knit or crochet cardigans. I love them. I want them in every color possibly made to man. I think I bought a pink one. I bought a rainbow one, a long rainbow one that it's like floor length. And then I think I bought another black one with pockets. I buy a lot of black cardigans with pockets because I wear all black at my job and I need pockets in my cardigan to put my phone in. So I don't have to put it in my bra. So yeah, so I buy a lot of cardigans with pockets. So I think I spent about like $40 on like 3 cardigans. But I'm excited they came in. They're going to come in soon, beginning of January. I went for a facial yesterday. It was really nice because I haven't been able to do anything nice for my skin, like a facial, in a very long time, since I've had these flare-ups with my face during the summer. I get fungal acne flare-ups. They're really, really bad. It's super uncomfortable. It's very itchy, and it's unsightly. It's really ugly looking. And I'm on prescription medication to try to keep it at bay. But it's cold winter season now, so my skin isn't acting up. It's when it's hot and humid that my skin flares up, or I sweat a lot. But right now my skin is doing a-okay, so I was able to go for a facial, and I think it was like a 1-hour facial. It was really nice. I had a really nice time. But I felt a little gypped though, because the last time I went to this place for a facial, they make you take your bra and your top off and then sit like under a blanket. And as they're, putting the face mask on, they give you a little shoulder and arm and hand massage. They don't do that anymore. And I'm just wondering why. I don't know if they got cheap with their services, but they no longer give the massage, and that was kind of sucky because I'm sitting there waiting. I'm waiting and waiting, and I'm like, ooh, when am I gonna get like a little shoulder massage? But I didn't get one. I mean, it's okay. The gift card my grandmother gave me also includes a 1-hour like body massage, which I'm going for on Thursday. I'm really excited about that. I need it. I should probably really, I am not going to really have the time to do so, but I probably should work out just in case I get sore, then I can get a nice massage. I should work out before my appointment. I went to Walmart today. I bought some fleece, like slipper socks with anti-skid, like rubber on the bottom of them. Now that I'm losing a bunch of weight, I feel like a frozen popsicle, and I'm cold all the time, and I'm always bundled up in hoodies and sweatpants and like fuzzy socks, and I have like 3 blankets on my bed. I'm freezing. So I bought a pair of like these thick knitted socks that have fleece lined in them, and they have the anti-skid. Is it anti-skid or whatever you call it? You get what I'm saying. On the bottom of the sock, like the little rubber bumps, so I don't slip and slide on the floor. Anti-slide. So I'm gonna rock those when I get home tonight from the mall. I guarantee my feet are going to burn up in them. It's going to be too much. But I'm just a frozen popsicle now. I'm always cold. I always have a sweater on. I always have a cardigan on. I have a sweatshirt on all the time now. All the damn time. I just live in them. Even when it was like, still October, November, and it was like 70 degrees outside still, I was still rocking a cardigan in 70-degree heat because I was freezing. Believe it? I was freezing in 70-degree weather. And 70-degree weather here in Jersey is pretty nice. It's pretty warm. It's a perfect warm. If Jersey could be about 70, low to high 70s, very low 80s all year round, be a perfect state to live in. Be perfect. Well, we're almost done with this square, I think. A couple little tidbits. This went faster. 15. My grandmother went out to eat with my family members today. She wanted me to join her, but after the Christmas debacle with getting made fun of, I didn't want to see those family members today. I wasn't in the mood for them. So I just stayed home trying on my clothes, and my grandmother is going to bring me a grilled chicken salad with fresh fruit in it home. She's going to bring me that for dinner. So I'm excited about my salad. I had a lot of carbs this morning, so I better have something more along the lines of chicken and salad for dinner, because I'm a little bit over my carb limit for the day, but it's okay. It's not dire. 25. I'm going to try to do the rest of her face tonight. I'm going to try to do this square, which is the other side of her chin. And I might go above over here. And I think that's part of her forehead. And I might try to do that tonight. There's a buddy color I should be working on. I worked on some of it already. I got to finish the rest of it. But now that I'm getting knees deep into this canvas again, I want to finish it as quickly as possible so I can kit up another canvas. I don't know if I want to do a Diamond Art Club next. I think I might want to do one of my 40 by 50s or my 50 by 50 Temu female portraits. One of the ones I got from Temu. I think maybe I'll kit one of those up next. They're like under my bed, under my mattress, waiting to be kitted out. I think I know which one I'm going to do too. I think I'm going to do the one with the green hair that I got. She had like the bob haircut and like the green hair. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that one. I don't have anything like that up on the wall. Number 8. This one's going to be cute. I have a feeling this canvas I'm working on is going to look really cute when she's done. And I know where I'm putting her. Then I also have that custom that I got made of me and Julio from AliExpress. That video's up if you're interested in seeing what the canvas looks like. I have that one to work on, but I figure while I was bored in the winter months, I'd work on it at some point or another. I already picked out a spot for it. That's granted, it turns out good. So cross our fingers we don't have another Amazon custom incident. So now the rest of this is all like confetti. 3. Just little specks of color. I go back to work tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to go back to work tomorrow. I'm technically supposed to be off until Wednesday, but here we go, another holiday that I am getting stuck working. I don't know why they insist on putting me on every fucking holiday. Excuse my language. I don't, I went from a store that stopped putting me on holidays, thank God, because I started asking for them off, so they just stopped giving them to me, which I'm more than happy for that. And now I'm in a store that just wants to put me on every damn holiday. I don't get it. You have 7 employees in your bakery. I'm the newest one in. You should be giving holidays and the extra pay to the ones that have been there longer than me. But for some reason, you're not doing that. I should be like happy that they're giving me holidays, but I'm not. I'm strapped for cash, but I'm not desperate. I'm not desperate enough to work a holiday. I'd rather have my holiday. I've done my fair share, and I've put in my years of working holidays. I'm done. I don't want to work any more holidays. I'll have Wednesday off. I actually have New Year's Day off, which is actually the holiday itself. But I don't want to work New Year's Eve either. I had it in my mind I was going to have Tuesday off and then go back on Wednesday on New Year's Day, which I was perfectly fine with because that is my normal schedule. Work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. But they're not doing that. They're starting to get on my damn nerves with it though. At least they put me on my regular scheduled time this week. The week of Christmas, they scheduled me at 10 o'clock in the morning, which I hate that. Because, I mean, if you work, then you know, the later you go in, the later you leave. So the earlier you go in, the earlier you get to leave. So I like going in at 9. And I work a 9 to 1 shift. And that works for me. That works for me just fine. But then they started putting me on 10 to 2, which I hate that. I just wish they would just stop screwing with my schedule. Just leave it alone. Don't fix what's not broken. Just leave it alone. I wonder if we can get this square done before I have to leave to go pick up Julio. It's 4:23 now. I have to pick him up at 5, and it's like a 5 less than 10-minute drive to his job. So I wonder if I can finish this square before I have to leave. That would be great, because then I could just start the next square when I get home. It's just a lot of confetti, so I'm just switching out colors a lot. 31. Some of my whips, my diamond painting whips that I have just stacked up in the basement, I really don't have an interest in finishing them. And the way I feel about them right now, I can honestly throw all the diamonds that go to them and all the diamonds and all the half-assed paintings and just throw them in the trash. I'm ready to throw them all in the trash just to get rid of them out of my face and just make space. I'd rather just do that. I know one of them, I think one of them is a gift, so I really technically can't throw away the gift. But the rest of them, I could care less about. I think one of them I even was a custom and I kind of want that custom. And I want that one finished. It's a cartoon of Julio with one of the ferrets. It's super adorable. Maybe I'll keep that one. Maybe sometime during the winter, the new year, I'll finish it. Okay, this doesn't go here, but I'm putting it there because it looks similar to the other color. I just had that color out, and I don't feel like taking it back out again just for one diamond. It's ridiculous. 29. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to going to work tomorrow. I don't know why they make such a big deal about holidays. I've never been in a store before that was busy for the holidays. So I'm not used to a busy store. But in this store, a lot of stuff would be selling out. I've never seen anything like it before in my life. Why are so many people in the grocery store last minute on a holiday? I hope you guys aren't last minute grocery store shoppers on holidays. I will have you know, if the employee is anything like me at the grocery store, we really don't like you making the store so fucking busy. I I don't like that. I'm used to being in a store that's dead and really slow. Hence probably why we closed down. But I like that my store was very slow and there was no customers in there bothering me on a holiday. I don't know why everybody has to come in last minute. It's crazy. You had all month. You had all month to do your shopping. Why are you waiting like so long? Let's see. We have M's. Number 22. 22. I have high hopes we're going to finish this. I want to see what some of her face is going to look like. You know, they were at the other square I was working on the first half of this video. They were throwing purple in her face. Just like the color I just did now was purple. Yeah, this is a purple, like a pinky purple. I don't know why they pick colors like that for a face. 38. I don't know why they choose the colors that they choose. I looked out in Walmart today. 36. I needed an extra ball of yarn. I had bought a bunch of yarn to make a blanket from Walmart. And I was one of the colors short when I first bought the yarn. So I had to go with another color. But I went today and I took a look around and they had one of the color that I actually needed. I was super excited about that. Because this particular yarn, it's called puzzle yarn. It's a very nice yarn. It's a nice thickness. If you buy it on the actual website where it's sold from the company that sells it, it's like $7, $8, $9 for one ball of yarn. But if you buy it at Walmart, it's like $5, $6. Yeah. The only problem is, you know, they don't have every color, you know, that they make. They only have 2 or 3 of this color, 2 of this color. They don't carry a lot. So that's a little bit of a bummer. But I picked out, they had enough for me to make a blanket out of the colors they had. I started taking, funny story, I started taking out some of my crochet whips last night. And I said, I'm done with all my crochet projects that I needed to have done. They're done. Let me start taking out my crochet whips that are sitting in totes. And let me maybe start trying to work on 1 or 2 of them, you know, because I said for the new year, I'm going to finish all my whips. I started working on them, and one by one, I started putting them back in the totes. As soon as I start working on them, I'm like, I can see why they're WIP, because I'm not happy working on them. They're not making me happy. So they are still WIP, and they are right back in the tote. Some of them I transferred into their own tote bag with the matching yarn. So maybe I'll come up upon the tote bag in my travels and just grab the bag and start working on it. You know, that's having high hopes. But I sat there, I'm like, God, you know what it is? It's not that I hate the colors of the blankets that are my whips. I'm not happy. I'm not overly happy about the stitches I used. They're complicated stitches. They take a little bit more elbow grease. And I kind of like easy stitches that are quick to do. And for some reason, for these particular blankets, I picked out stitches that were going to take me forever to finish the blanket. I don't know what I was thinking. Honestly, if I was smart about it, I'd frog the entire project since they're not that big anyway. You know, rip it apart and ball the yarn back up and then make a stitch that I actually like. Can do that. That's an option. Because I'd rather just do a stitch that I'm quick at doing and that goes really fast, you know. But I don't know, maybe that's an option. Maybe I'll start frogging projects tonight because they're pretty stitches. They're really pretty stitches. One's a shell stitch. It's really, really pretty. But it's just, it's like a 2-row repeat. And I just like a 1-row repeat. I don't like 2-row repeats. This is letter T, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't like having to repeat the same 2 rows. I'd rather it be the same pattern every single row. That's how I get some blankets done so fast, because it's the same stitch every single row. You're not switching stitches. I don't know. Oh, the bracelet. I don't know if I told you guys. I had got a handmade bracelet for my stepson for Christmas, and it has the planets on it, 21. And it has like the solar system on it, and it was supposed to be as a Christmas gift. And I had the seller refund me because it didn't show up on time. It was supposed to be here on the 19th, and here comes Christmas and still no bracelet. So they canceled the order and refunded me, but I still got the bracelet in the mail today. I really hope they don't ask me to send it back, because I'm not going to send it back. I still wanted the damn bracelet. I didn't think they deserved the money for it because they were late. I don't know. That's an asinine thing for me to say. Whatever. But you want to see the bracelet? So these are all, oh, focus. So all these colorful ones are supposed to be the planets. And these are just plain like galaxy beads. So yes, I'm going to give it to him next time he comes to visit. I still want to give it to him. I have no use for it. It's a cute bracelet, but it was meant for him. So, and I know he'll really love it. So I really want to give it to him. What time is it? I have 30 minutes. I don't plan on taking 30 minutes. No. See? Almost never fails that I miss a spot with the current color I am doing. And that's number 1. I got rid of 2 bags of clothes from my closet today, guys. I feel accomplished. And I have a really hard time of letting things go. Unless I get to that point where I just want to trash everything. But it was just no denying it with the clothes. They were just way too big. And they were past beyond repair, where like saying like I could take it to a tailor and have them take it in. They were just too big for that. They would have had to cut so much fabric off. So it wouldn't have been worth it. So I'm gonna donate them. Somebody else can enjoy them that can fit them. So hopefully somebody else you know, get some, unless I take them to a consignment shop and get some money out of it. Maybe I can do that. I don't know how much I'd get for them because they're technically Shein clothes. They're not like name brand. But hey, if I can make 20 bucks out of the whole garbage bag, I mean, that would be great. It's 28, that's 20 bucks I don't have. Number 20. We're almost done. And then we'll turn off the light and check her out. Yeah. Number 4. I wish, the one thing I wish for this canvas, these kits that I bought are these black women. I wish they were in numerical and alphabetical order. I just wish they did that. I really wish the schematic didn't look the way it did. You know, a 4 is a 5. Letter N is number 1. A is number 39. I really hate that they did that. And they did it for every picture in the collection. They're all like that, no matter what. And on top of it, when you get it, they're all in tiny little crap bags. You know, the diamonds. They're in the tiny bags, which nobody likes getting. So that sucks. I don't know if I'm going to order any more from the collection. There's a couple, small handful of them that I don't have yet. And I haven't decided if I want them or not. I'm not in love with having to kit up tiny little bags and having to number a schematic and, you know, work off a schematic. This whole process is agitating. I only have one more that I had ordered from the collection that's sitting under my bed that I have to do after this one. And then that's it for this AliExpress collection. And then I can go work on my other kits from Temu. I have other ones from AliExpress too. So I have a bunch of other ones in the basement. It seems like I saved all the confetti heavy ones for last because I was searching for my next kit to do and they're all confetti heavy. It looks like I did all the color blocking ones first. Of course I did that to myself. So I'm gonna have to just shut up and do them because I don't want to give away those particular kits. I really like them. The ones that I did save, I really like them and I want them on my wall. So I'm just gonna have to just deal with it. Woo! Last color and 1 diamond. Don't ask me why I torture myself trying to pick up a diamond out of the bottle like this. Okay, let's shut off the light. Let's put away this putty because I always get worried that if I leave putty out of the bag and my ferret jumps up on the desk, I don't want them eating it because it does smell good. Wow, I think she looks great so far. The skin color looks really great. I don't think she looks overly red. I think they placed the contour and the shadowing in just the right spots. The highlighting done in her face looks really great. It looks blended really well so far. I'm a little worried about the nose. Her nose in the picture, where are we? It's kind of like dark, like she put a lot of blush on her nose. I have a tendency to do the same thing. So the nose is a little bit starting to be a different color, but we'll see. We'll come to that bridge when we, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But so far, I think she looks super cute. Next is going to be box 11. That's going to be the other half of her. Well, it's going to be the majority of her mouth and the other half of her chin. And then I'm probably going to move up here to 18 and 19 and do her forehead. And then maybe I'll work on 16 and 13 over here, which is the size of her hair and her face. And then 9 and 12 next, which would be her hands and some of her hair. And then 1 through 5. 1 through 8. I'm reading it wrong. 1 through 8 down here is her turtleneck black and white striped sweater, which should be fun to do. Hopefully it's color blocking. So yeah, you guys, now we can finally end the video. I'm sorry it took 2 days for me to do, but you can't tell it's 2 days in the video. But anyways, if you're enjoying the content, you want to stick around, you know, a while, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. That way you get notified anytime I upload any new videos, WIP and Chat hauls, nail videos, crochet videos, yarn hauls, coloring chats. What else? Oh, new to the channel, miniature building blocks or mini Legos, if you would. So we got a little bit of everything for a little bit of every crafter on this channel. So stick around and see what's coming. And if you are returning, thank you for returning and joining me in today's video. I really hope you enjoyed your time here today with me. And without further ado, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, a wonderful New Year's coming up, and a wonderful day or night wherever you are. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.